Queen Iden is yet another heroine whose sacrifice helped shape Benin Kingdom. She was the queen during the reign of Oba Upep in about 1700 AD. She is known to have volunteered herself as a sacrificial lamb for the welfare of her husband and that of the entire Benin Kingdom. Iden was known for her beauty, grace, and intelligence. She was born into a noble family in the Kingdom of Benin, and from a young age, she was admired by many for her wisdom and kindness. It was no surprise that when Oba ascended to the throne, he chose Iden to be his queen. Their union was one of mutual respect and love, as they shared a vision for a prosperous and peaceful kingdom. As Queen Iden stood by Upep's side, offering counsel and support. Their love was evident to all who saw them together. It was a partnership that went beyond the usual royal marriage. Iden was not just the king's consort, she was his confidant, his advisor, and his closest friend. The crisis in the kingdom, however, their happiness was soon overshadowed by a looming crisis. The kingdom was besieged by a series of misfortunes, famine, disease, and unrest. The once thriving Benin Kingdom was on the brink of collapse, and the people were losing faith in their king. Oba, despite his best efforts, could not find a solution to the kingdom's troubles. He sought the wisdom of the kingdom's priests and diviners, who after much consultation, revealed a chilling prophecy: the kingdom could only be saved by the sacrifice of a person of great significance, someone whose life was deeply intertwined with the destiny of Benin. When Queen Iden learned of the prophecy, she was faced with a heart-wrenching decision. She knew the burden her husband carried, and she could see the toll it was taking on him. The love she felt for the king and the responsibility she bore as queen compelled her to act. After days of quiet contemplation, Iden made a choice that would etch her name into the history of Benin forever. One night, she approached her husband, her eyes filled with a calm determination. "My king," she said softly, "I have made a decision. If the kingdom requires a sacrifice, let it be me. My life is tied to yours and to this land. If my death will save our people, then I will give it freely." The King Oba was stricken with grief at her words. He pleaded with her to reconsider, to think of the life they had built together, and the future they still had. But Iden was resolute. She knew that her death could bring the peace and prosperity the kingdom so desperately needed. Queen Iden's love for her husband and her people prevailed. With a heavy heart, the King Oba accepted her decision, though it broke him to do so. The sacrifice was performed in accordance with the ancient rites, and Queen Iden was laid to rest in the earth, her spirit joining those of the ancestors who watched over the kingdom. Her sacrifice was not in vain. The famine and disease that had plagued the kingdom began to lift, and the unrest among the people subsided. The kingdom of Benin entered a period of renewal, and Oba Upep ruled with the wisdom and strength that had been restored by his queen's ultimate act of love. Legacy of love and sacrifice. Queen Iden's story is remembered not only for the sacrifice she made but for the deep love that motivated it. She gave her life not out of duty alone but out of a profound love for her husband and her people. Her legacy lives on in the kingdom of Benin, where she is honored as a heroine, a queen whose love for her people was so great that she gave everything to ensure their survival. To this day, Queen Iden is revered in Benin as a symbol of selflessness and devotion, her story a testament to the power of love and sacrifice in shaping the destiny of a people.